Just 2 weekends remaining in the regular season, and it's coming down to the wire. The Chicago Cubs clinched a playoff berth yesterday in Pittsburgh and took the trip to Cincinnati, where the Reds are in desperate straits on the outside of the wild card picture, looking in. Trying to stay healthy more than anything else has been Hunter Greene's biggest challenge, but when he's been in there, he has been a major key. He was the opening day starter for Cincinnati, and he comes in with an ERA at 3, a very strong year. See if he challenges Bush. A payoff pitch is a fastball on the inside corner at 101 for called strike 3. Near the top in most of those categories.
When he's at his best, like you said, he goes right after it.
It's 2 up and 2 down for Hunter Greene, and now Ian Happ, the former University of Cincinnati Bearcat, has loved coming back to Cincinnati to hit. On the ground to second, McLean knocks it down on a hard hit ball, but recovers, and it's a 1-2-3. Hunter Greene first.
The Cubs are out in order here in the first inning. It's the Cubs nothing, Reds coming up.
It's Colin Ray who has really helped save the Cubs rotation this year.
He has, and he's going to throw the kitchen sink today. A lot of pitches, and he uses them all, and he uses them all effectively.
But a good year for Lux in his first season with Cincinnati after the last handful of years with Los Angeles. Won a World Series last year. Lux muscles one into short right field, and that's down for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting by Lux.
So Lux is aboard with his first hit today. It's a 1-out single here in the first inning. It'll bring up Austin Hayes.
Hayes rips one towards center, charging in his PCA. That's down for a back-to-back single run for Cincinnati. Lux and Hayes are on base. That's a 14-game on-base streak for Austin Hayes, a season high.
Ray, 10 wins, 6 losses. His ERA 4.23. He's kept the Cubs in the great majority of his starts.
Is waved on and missed for a strikeout. Got him with the high fastball, and there are 2 away.
This is a veteran pitcher taking advantage of a young kid here. He says, all right, young buck, let's see if you will chase. Sal Stewart obliges and chases one up out of the zone.
Hard hit towards first, but right there is Bush, and the inning is over.
The Reds get a couple of hits, but no runs. They leave a pair. We go to the second inning.
Here's Seiya Suzuki, who's worked out Hunter Greene a couple of times already. 7 for 15. It's the only Grand Slam Hunter Greene has ever allowed. There's a fastball out of the zone, or at least at the very top of it. He gets Suzuki to swing and miss.
So if someone was 7 for 15 off me and I was a pitcher and I threw 102 miles an hour, I think at some point I just rear back and do this. Say hit it if you can.
Kelly strokes one out towards center field. Here is Friedel coming in. Boy, Hunter Greene making quick work of the Cubs in the second inning. Steer was a big reason why the Reds took 2 of 3 from St. Louis and kept themselves in this race. Ray drops in a sweeper for called strike 3. Nasty looking pitch for his second K.
He throws you this sweeper that starts right at you. You see him buckle and it ends up as a strike. That's a nice pitch by Colin Ray.
It's 1 down for Ellie De La Cruz. Swings at the first pitch and skies it out towards left center. Ian Happ is there. The homerless drought continues for Ellie De La Cruz. It is the longest of his career. It is now 190 plate appearances since his last home run, and he's only hit 1 over almost a 3-month period.
Reds have a couple of hits on the board. Those came in the first inning. You know, the first inning, Reds very aggressive. The second inning, and now here in the third, very passive.
He goes down swinging on a sweeper. 2 of 3 strikeouts for Ray have come on that sweeper. And he gets him on another breaking ball, this time the slider.
This has been impressive by Colin Ray, what he's done, especially against the lefties.
And he gets a called strike on a fastball. He strikes out the side in the third.
Strike 3 called. Colin Ray just strikes out the side.
Awesome that it's Bark in the Park night. We just happen to be here. That just means we get very happy seeing shots of dogs. Austin Hayes leads it off in the Cincinnati fourth. Hard hit ball right center field towards the gap. That is going to split the outfielders and lead to extra bases for Austin Hayes. A strong offensive year for Hayes. Better against lefties for his career than against righties, but he goes the other way to the gap for a double to start off the fourth.
Sal Stewart's seen 4 pitches. He swung at them all.
Yep.
He's not up there taking. He's trying to make this 2-0 Reds.
There's that breaking ball. He got him to swing and miss over the top. What is it now? 7 pitches, all swings for Sal Stewart.
7 for 7. If he's going to keep doing that, Collins is going to keep taking him out there and letting him swing.
So Stewart retired. Big first out with a man at second base for Ray. And now it's Will Benson. Middle of the plate, right center field. And Cincinnati's going to take the lead on a Benson base hit. He's on his way to second. He slides in safely. It's 1-0 Cincinnati. 109-mile-an-hour rocket. It's 1-0.
One of the strongest guys you will see in Major League Baseball. Just gets a little four-seamer pretty much dead down the middle. and rifles that into right center. Hayes scores easily.
So far, the starter for the Reds has not been very friendly to the Cubs hitters. 12 up and 12 down, and now Moises Ballesteros leads it off against Hunter Green in the 5th. Off the end of the bat, Green reached for it. De La Cruz cannot field it cleanly, and that is going to allow Ballesteros to reach base. And boy, the tough times for Elly De La Cruz, not only at the plate but in the field, continue. That's back-to-back days with an error, and his 25th of the year.
Bobbled by Elly, and that's how the Cubs are going to get their first base runner. Ballesteros reaches on the E6.
Elly takes called strike 3 on a fastball. 100-mile-an-hour pitch on the outside edge. Strikeout number 4 for Green.
It's not been a big strikeout game for him, but I think that's all right. I don't know about you, Cowboy. And he's only thrown 54 pitches so far.
Oh, my goodness, that may have gone off the helmet of Ballesteros, who realizes he's got to run and could be a force at second, and it is, and I completely understand Ballesteros being completely thrown off there. My gosh, I hope he's okay. A line drive from Pete Crow Armstrong. Ballesteros doing everything he can. It hits him flush in the helmet, and that ends the inning.
He's walking off the field, but wow, what a scary play.
Officially, that play goes down as 3-8-6. That's why Ballesteros wasn't out immediately when that ball made contact. Well, good to see Moises back out in the dugout. You see the guys talking to him, joking with him, hopping around. Boy, that is at least a sigh of relief for the moment. Colin Ray has been very sharp as well. Just 4 hits scattered through the first 6 innings, but the Benson RBI double in the 4th has Cincinnati in front. Wow, Ray comes back from down 3-0 in the count to strike out Gavin Lux. 1 down in the 6th. That's 8 Ks for Ray.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Colin Ray strikes out Stewart. He is certainly pitching well enough to be a winning pitcher in a ball game.
As Hunter Green retakes the mound, he has put 6 solid innings on the board.
Called strike 3. Top of the zone at 100. It's been a general theme. You don't have to do certain things when you can do this.
If you can place it at 100 right there, that was a tough at bat for anybody.
Another fastball for a called strikeout. On the edge, outside corner, 7 Ks back-to-back to start the 7th for Hunter Green.
And Ballesteros can't even argue. He's just going, Hunter Green, you're better than I am. When you get to this point with what's possibly in your bottom right of your screen, you start looking up and you say, all right, who can really hurt me here? And the number Suzuki have, you say, okay, if I walk him, I walk him.
On the ground, past the third baseman, Stewart into left field. Suzuki breaks up the no-hitter in the 7th with a 2-out double, and the tying run is in scoring position for Chicago.
Why are you shaking your head?
It was, I mean,
Nobody
look,
said anything.
always root for the pitcher in these situations.
Of course. What did I say? There's a guy that owns you.
Out.
You walk him.
You pointed it out. 3 sliders in a row right there. I bet you he'll be second guessing those later.
Now Kelly with the tying run at second. Baltimore chop off the plate, but right to McLean. That retires the side.
It is a 1-0 ball game. Hunter Green has put 7 shutout innings on the board.
Green's got nothing to hang his hat about. He's been outstanding. This has been a great pitcher's duel tonight. Climbs in against Colin Ray, who's been excellent as well tonight. And then he gets the splitter at 1 and 2 for the strikeout. 10 in a row retired since the Benson RBI double.
What a game that Colin Ray is pitching run. He's allowed only 4 hits and 1 run, but he's on the bottom end of a 1-0 score here in Cincinnati. Normally when you pitch like this, you're leading by 4 or 5 runs.
Yeah.
De La Cruz swings and misses, strike 3. Colin Ray fooled him badly. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if the Cubs can get Colin Ray some runs.
Hunter Green gets a chance to go the distance tonight. Top of the Cubs order in a 1-0 game as they're in the outside looking in of this National League playoff chase. Michael Busch cranks it deep to right field. At the wall, it is going to be caught by Benson.
I thought he got it at first, AJ. He just got under it just enough. That 4-seamer got up on him just enough. Look at Tito. Tito's an old school manager. He wants him to finish it.
Called strike 3.
1-0-1 down the middle, and it froze Nico Horner. 8 strikeouts for Green, and he's 1 out away from a complete game shutout.
It's perfect placement again by Hunter Green. He's got everything working.
Last chance for the Cubs. So much at stake for Cincinnati. And their opening day starter, Hunter Green, trying to put away Ian Happ to finish off a shutout. Called strike 3. An absolute gem when they needed it most from their ace. The Reds still going in the playoff chase behind a complete game shutout from Hunter Green.
Absolutely incredible.
Absolutely dominated, like you said, when they needed it. 9 innings, so close to a no-hitter. 9 punch-outs, only 1 walk. What a game by Hunter Green.